pressing concerns now is the humanitarian situation in Ukraine. The fighting there has severely disrupted supply chains, and people are finding it difficult to find food. So here in Crimea, efforts are being made to supply people who desperately need that food with various canned foods, as well as sugar, salt, buckwheat, the essentials to see them through the worst of the fighting. In all, more than 100 tons of desperately needed food, the delivery of which has fallen on Russia's emergency services. At stake are not only people's lives, but the goodwill of the population. The city of Melitopol, population 100,000. It was liberated by Russian troops largely without a fight. It is deemed somewhat safe and is the first destination for these humanitarian aid trucks out of Crimea. Russia's mission here is to liberate, not occupy, as stated by Putin himself. Within hours of delivery, thousands across the city headed for distribution points.
Go to the stores, look around the city, and you'll understand why we're here.
There are difficulties getting hold of products, medicines, and there are long queues everywhere.
Citizens are very happy. Peaceful people are happy.
As we spoke to more and more...
So before I continue, for those that are listening in, since we're going to be starting, there's 5 different podcasts that are being worked on now for different types of podcasts, so it'll be audio soon. Also, this is coming from RT Breaking News. They've been stopped from going out on Twitter and Facebook and other social media platforms from getting any information out from them from their perspective. So this could be why, because they're sharing exactly what's going on in their perspective.
People understanding of what happened here over the last 8 years grew clearer. A violent ideological purge, a reign of terror by the nationalists and neo-Nazis, where any ideology but theirs, any positive opinion of Russia, was brutally suppressed. Murders, kidnappings, beatings, and threats abounded. While there wasn't all that much fighting here in Melitopol, that isn't to say there wasn't any. This Ukrainian T-64 reportedly tank was destroyed when it was caught by Russian units entering the city. It, along with a truck and apparently an armored personnel carrier, which were evidently blasted apart. The battle for Melitopol was brief and tame in comparison to other cities. The military's job here is done. The next phase isn't up to troops. It is prosecutors and investigators working to identify and arrest nationalists and neo-Nazis still in the city, those complicit in horrific crimes not only in the Donbass, but all over Ukraine. And as they work, we will learn the true scale of radical right-wing terror that gripped Ukraine for years.